But no matter what comes next, I still have to face the ending.
Go to war with the sisters, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe this time more effectively than we did the gray coats.
Well, that wasn't war. That was just you deciding you're going after them.
Right. Well, I was trying to declare war, and then we went from let's kill them all to hey, let's take this one business building floor from them. You're still muted, Muffin.
I was down to kill them all, so...
Yeah, we went from kill them all to, hey, let's kind of ruin some of their operation on one floor of a building that we think they own.
Which they didn't anymore. Whoops.
I call into question the leadership of the clan.
Wait, you guys are getting led by somebody?
I display my mark of 8. That gives me right to challenge.
Alright, so we're gonna have a duel between an old burn victim and a noble with no physical ability. Let's do this.
Yeah, I think I'll win because my burn victim self does carry around a lot of stuff that hurts people.
Yeah, well, I happen to have pocket sand.
Well, good thing I don't need to see with grenades.
Well, you don't have eyelashes anymore. Good luck getting that out.
I'm just saying, I also have smoke bombs and grenades. I think I'll be fine.
Okay. We want to just go ahead and begin light discussion, I guess.
Is everyone back?
Don't think Graph is.
All right. So the biggest thing is you're not going to be able to go directly after Stronghold because you don't know where it is yet. You're going to have to do some research.
Oh, I really hope one of us is foreshadowing or something. I'd like to implement a flashback backstory. What are they called?
Flashbacks?
Yeah, I'd like a flashback where I was first introduced to my vice purveyor via the sisters. You're laughing, but that literally makes a lot of sense.
It does, but I'm laughing because you have one stress point left.
Is that what a flashback requires?
Yeah.
It usually pay it in stress first, yeah.
I would love this. Hey guys, let's go to war. Instantly passes out.
That's a heart attack.
I mean, as long as you take the trauma before the score, you're not out of the score, right?
Well, yes, the flashback leading up to the score, right? So technically, I was in it, took an action to aid.
Or I could just go ask some people.
I'm also happy to gather some info.
Okay.
Just to note, as you hurt their claims, it hurts their tier as well.
Yeah. And we get to take whatever we take.
Keep what you kill, as they say.
That's right.
Like, what do the Dimmer sisters start at? Oh, they're only tier 2. They're only 2 tiers above you.
Effectively, yeah.
Alright. So I think my plan is first, I'm going to go ahead and go talk to people.
Are we still waiting on Rav?
What? Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we've been live for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, remember, this stuff gets to editing for when I put it up on YouTube, so literally it doesn't matter how long we're live.
I guess that's fair.
Right. Still, I guess I will try to talk with people, and I think I could probably talk to someone. Which area did you say they were in again?
Aiming for the stars, aren't you?
You know that they have activities in 6 Towers and Charter Hall.
Mm-hmm. And Charter Hall doesn't like us.
Oh, we should probably bring it to the world map and see the current situation of the city.
Right.
Yeah, do we have any idea what all those clocks mean? Or are we just flying blind here?
Oh, I forgot to update them all. Whatever it says beneath is what your crew knows about the clocks.
We can't see the names unless you give us control over the tokens.
Oh,
you don't
rather,
see
you have
the
to
names?
specifically add.
I thought specifically
the
you were
ability to see
saying.
the names.
I thought you were specifically saying that all the clocks you can't see the names under means we don't know about them. So it's like, we can see the clocks, can't see any names.
You guys don't see any of the nameplates of these clocks?
No, only the jobs. Like the body's job and the tax
Right.
delivery. That's it.
So you definitely
the
tick
clocks
next to
are
the
not showing?
name, but there's a small
there's
Clocks
no
circle
are
names on the
above
showing.
that.
There are no names.
All right.
There's
Good
a
to
small
know.
circle above that. If you click that, it should see C and edit. You want to just click C.
So I click on it. I click the gear like usual.
Mhm.
There is nothing in there that says that. Oh, there it is. Damn them changing shit. Can you see the one up by the church with the question marks?
Yes, I see question marks now.
Ah.
There we go.
All right. Damn them always changing shit.
Sisters are calling. They want to go to war. It says. They're down to Cloud.
Just too late, I realized what we should name our weirdo whisperer.
Ogre?
Novelon.
Novelon the Ogre?
Hey, yeah, that's pretty cool.
No. Novelon's the name of the crazed magician in Dark Souls 2.
I believe it.
What are you,
He's
Naruto?
he's apparently possessed. He's either crazy, possessed, or both.
Sounds familiar.
Later on, we find out the terrifying truth. He was neither. He was just normal. He just seemed weird to us now.
Well, it's Dark Souls, so the backstory is never entirely clear. But one thing is clear: he knows incredibly powerful spells and murder people. He will give them.
Mhm.
I like how the map is now filled with dentists. That one's just for me, I guess.
Oh, right. We have a haunting problem we haven't dealt with. We still haven't dealt with the security, and we just have no additional downtime. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
have
was-
to get additional downtime.
No, we dealt with. I thought we dealt with the haunting because we upgraded our place to secure, which gets rid of the haunting.
Or rather,
Yeah, you need
the
the
haunting's
second
still
level.
here.
We didn't take the second level of secure yet.
Oh, we could have just ceded the territory that was haunted and done with the whole thing.
No, we already had
Nice
that argument.
thinking.
Yeah, it took 45 minutes.
All right.
Anyway,
But then we couldn't have hired Olga.
while you were coming back, we were prepping for the war.
Mhm.
Ref.
I'm ready.
Edward. Well, Edward is going out to find information on them because we don't actually know where their stronghold is.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't know where they are.
Yeah, so we're finding that out.
right. And
All right.
I assume I'm probably going to go back and talk to some of the Forgotten God people again about them, and they might know some things. So I'm looking to get an additional +1 for interacting with people who like us.
As long as we don't miss the drop of the next vaccines. It's not vaccines, cures, plague cures. Because remember, we were
That'll be
thinking
coming
about,
up pretty quick.
yeah, that's coming up pretty quick.
Well, the thing is that what we take from the sisters we keep. So that'll be the score off of this job.
Fun
Right.
score. They just have ghosts. That's not something you can keep.
So Edward heads on out and gets a save.
They also have territory. They're a tier 2 organization.
All right, so Edward's
Territory
making some
possessions.
progress. From the cults of the Forgotten Gods,
Mhm.
you would learn that the sisters bring in a lot of this, and you would find the name of the supplier. It's a person in 6 towers named Eric.
Eric. All right.
Now, this is one of their claims, technically.
Mhm.
So we go to Eric. We shake him down for the location of where he's sending the shit. Boom. Bang. Straight to the moon.
Right.
Anyone else want to try and get information on the different sisters, and if so, how?
Yes. What's everyone else going to do?
Yeah, I assume there are like a lot of rumors about the Dimmer sisters and where they operate out of, but I think much as it grates on me, Grit is going to go to Grace for information.
All right. what's Grit going to offer Grace for that kind of information? And what does Grit want exactly?
Some like sifting through the what's true and what's not, basically, because that's her thing, right? She gathers information and extorts people with it, and she tends to know the truth behind the rumors. So
And what is Grit going to offer her?
yeah, I don't think he thinks that far ahead. He just sort of turns up and says, "I'm looking for this. What can we do for you?"
Do you got your crew's backing behind you?
Yeah, this is important to everyone. I'm afraid the Dimmer Sisters are getting on everyone's nerves.
All right. What can you do for me? I know something that's important to the Dimmer Sisters, and if you promise to burn it to the ground, I'll let you know where it is.
Done.
And Grace smiles and gives you an address to a park and charter hall
Okay.
in the academic district.
Park, huh? All right. Cool. Yeah, I take that information back to Edward, and I say,
Meanwhile, Pariso or Professor, are you making any efforts towards this?
I'm going to spend some time bonding with Boga.
All right.
I guess I could study the. I'm assuming they have legal operations, right?
They may have legal operations. Something you'd look into, much like you guys have claims. They have some claims that seem legit.
Well, I mean, if they do, then I guess I would take time to study them to see if I could trace them back to their point of origin.
Okay, so first you're going to have to find one of these things that's connected to them.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is if they have legal operations and they're filing taxes and whatnot, I could go to like a...
No, they're an illegal group.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they have a legal front, though...
but how do we know what that is? That's the thing.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know that, which is why I'm asking, and if they don't, then I'm not doing that.
All right, then what are you doing instead?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a known thing what their front is.
Well, see, I don't know much about them. That's why I'm bringing it up. I don't know if they're like Los Polocos from Breaking Bad. If they have a legal front that I can find.
The public information on the Dimmer Sisters is they're not real. They're a bunch of crazy old women who think they have supernatural powers.
Would it be in my knowledge base if they use like dead bodies and whatnot?
They definitely... You guys are in the underworld, so you would know that the Dimmer Sisters are very much real. They're very much secretive, and they do spooky shit. So anything from zombies to ghosts to mass rituals.
I could try talking to Eckerd.
He's a corpse thief, right?
Yeah. To see
He
if
might be able to
somebody
give you
needs
some
corpses, then Eckerd might know.
Mm-hmm. Might know something. So yeah, give me a consort +1. Trying to get it out of Eckerd, unless you have a different approach you want to try with him.
No. I mean,
All right.
I do, in that I would want any other approach than that one, but nothing makes sense to me.
Okay.
Well, I looked at my skill list and I thought, yeah, but nothing makes sense. So, I'm not going to try and shoehorn in something that doesn't make sense. 5.
All right. So, yeah, he does know a place in Night Market that they pay for him to drop off bodies. He'll gladly give you that address, but he's pretty sure no one lives there.
Yeah, I mean, at best, that's hey, drop off some bodies and we'll see who picks them up and where they go. I mean, that might be step one, because a lot of these are drop-off point things, like the
Mhm.
dust dealer. Where does he drop stuff off, and who picks that up, and where do they go? Where do the people
Exactly.
pick up the dead bodies in night market, and where do they go? Do they go to the same place or no?
So you guys have all gone out. For Pariso, the train is arriving tonight, so it's up to you if you want to push that or not. But everyone comes back with the following information. Someone learned about Eric. Grit, you promised Grace you would burn this park to the ground. You know that belongs to the Dimmer Sisters. You don't know what the significance is. And Professor, you have the address of where the bodies are dropped off. And with your attune, I'm going to assume you understand that there is ghost activity there.
Man, I'm torn. On one hand, I wanted to go see the shipment come, sure it safely got to where it was supposed to go. On the other hand, we're gonna murder a bunch of people in arson.
Here's my offer to you, Pariso. We have a new weirdo with us, and I have a ritual that'll handle this medicine thing without any complications.
Oh, well,
After
then
we
chill.
finish the mission in the war, we can go deal with the problem directly.
All right, let's go ahead and get this war. I can't believe they sicked the blue coats on us. They're tipping everyone off, and the most unthinkable thing, they lowered my tier. Nobody trifled with my tier.
All right. So, which one are we going to hit up?
Let's do the arson.
Yeah, why just one? Doesn't take much
Well-
to burn down a park.
Well, we still have to do one thing at a time.
Well, we should find their stronghold and hit that,
Oh,
which means that
You
we
can
need to.
always split up.
That's to say, we need to track these drop-offs down and see where they go. Let's not burn down a park. Let's wait till we can cut the head off.
Right. So then it sounds like the thing we should do is we should observe this Eric. We should wait for a shipment. We should follow that and then use that information from there.
Well, we should do both of those.
And then hit up the place and probably take the shipment too.
Well, no, two of
Right.
us should watch the drop-off with Eric, but two of us should also go to the night market and watch for a corpse drop-off, and then see if those two things go to anywhere near a similar place.
We still have to burn this park down.
Yeah, but we
I
want
kind of-
we want to do that second, not first. We don't want to burn the park down, put them on high alert. We can always, kill them and then come back and burn the park down.
Okay. I mean, Grace didn't specifically said I have a time limit on that, but it's probably all of our heads if we don't.
Mhm.
Right,
Just saying.
right. Like you said, there's no time limit. So long. I mean, I'm sure she would be happier if we killed them than if we didn't kill them. Plus, burn the park down.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm with you on this. I think your plan sounds good, Professor.
Now, something you can always do is multiple scores at once if the crew ever wanted to split up.
Right.
Yeah, I think
That
that's what
sounds
we're talking about here. Is like doing two separate stakeouts.
Well, I mean, technically, it would still lead to the same score.
Ideally, yeah.
I think this is just two prongs of the same score, not two different scores. Because there's no payoff until we actually do the thing, the main thing.
My understanding is the score on this mission is to find their stronghold. That's your
Oh,
crew's
sorry,
goal, right?
I misunderstood. I'm thinking of the word score as like payoff, payday, not
Oh, well.
mission. The score is the mission in this case. Okay, I'm following.
yeah.
That's just a weird turn of phrase.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like the game's term for mission is score.
Yeah, because to me, score is what happens at the end of the mission, not the
Yeah, I
mission.
understand.
So
Well,
we have two
yeah,
locations.
It is the reward of the mission, and the reward of the mission is to find where their stronghold is, correct?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just thought about this as like when Edward goes out and collects information on things, and then we do a thing. I didn't think
Mhm.
of this as this is the mission to earn that knowledge. I thought this was the build-up to the thing at the end.
Absolutely do it that way, too. If you guys have more ideas of what you want to do, that isn't going to require, like, gearing up and getting out and going.
Well, I mean, if all we're doing is staking out these places and following someone, it's not. I think that's what you're saying, right? That it doesn't sound like a score so much as more gathering information.
You can do that
right.
too.
I mean,
Actually wanna hit.
my understanding of the game is that these are things that we could explain with flashbacks.
That can work too.
Like literally, we could roll an engagement, go out there, and how'd you do this? Well, flashback. And
Yeah,
now
anyone-
we have the information about how we would even flash back to that.
Like, I was okay with the professor doing it. I was just giving him a warning that his stress is high.
No. I'm saying that we have these three things now that we could like reliably
Go
say,
on.
okay, we flash back. This is how we figured out how we got here, or this thing.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. I guess we want to handle that way then.
We can.
I'm
We just
good.
need someone to start the flashback of who figured out where the Dimmer Sisters is and how.
And we just know it can't be me because I will pass out.
Well, Priest is our man discovered, and as long as he has a tail, then he can lead us straight to where these things are getting delivered.
You want me to follow them?
Well, that's part of the flashback, basically.
Okay, yeah, sure. I could be tailing them. Like, I mean, I went to labor union. And they told me I got to apprentice and stuff, so I got nothing better to do than follow weirdos around. You guys are gonna take care of Bogo while I'm away.
Oh, absolutely. Okay,
Okay,
critical
good.
part of this.
So if Priso wants to do the flashback, take one stress. Priso can know where the stronghold is.
I got the stress for this. All right. Well, if it's for the team,
All right, then you would know that what they consider their stronghold is a row of townhouses that are in 6 towers. It's got nice gated front. You never see a lot of people go and leave other than servants. You tailed Eric all the way there to deliver quite a substantial amount of this dust, which they find important. But yeah, after a few days, Priso, you're able to square out. You've been squaring out where their stronghold is.
no, I don't need to roll for this. Good to know.
Well, it's a flashback. So now you just got to decide where you're breaking in.
You don't roll for
Or
flash?
what. You can if it's. You guys have already done the rolls to get these connections. So I can ask for a roll, or I can just ask for stress, and one stress seems enough.
Okay, there we go. So I'm stressing instead of rolling. Okay, I got
Okay.
it.
So basically, you're just figuring out what kind of engagement this is, and going from there.
Assault.
Well, it's arson, right?
It's assault.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's
that
assault
would be
no matter
true.
what.
This is an assault. We are ruining their lives.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
assault going in heavy load.
Yeah.
So is this kicking open the doors, going in, and trying
No
to take
one
out as
left
many as
alive.
possible?
Scorched
Well,
earth,
where's
motherfucker.
where's the building we're supposed to burn down?
In 6 towers.
But it's not this building; it's a different building.
It's the one that you found.
Oh, that is the one we're supposed to burn down.
Wherever you
Yes.
went, that is it.
Okay,
Are you
sorry.
talking about who?
I thought they gave Grit a specific address they wanted.
Oh, they
That's
sure
a
did.
different thing.
That's the
Yep.
place we had to burn down.
That's a park we have to burn down. We're talking about their house where they live. That's what
Okay,
we
sorry.
all
I thought the arson was related to the Emerson. Apparently, they just want us to murder. So they want us to murder unrelated people.
No, this is the war.
No,
We're doing the war now. The arson is just a favor that was asked for us for information, I guess. I don't know why she wants it burnt down. She wants it burnt down. We're doing it.
yeah,
Just
no.
something
We
we're
know
doing.
so we know that their park is like a place where the Dimmer sisters do business, and Grace wants it burnt to the ground.
Well, that's
So-
why. So I would ask: do we want to do Do we want to hit both places?
No,
at
we're
the
hitting this
same-
place now, and then we're burning the other place down on the way back home.
All right, if that's what you want to do. Well, then
We are
well,
100%
All right.
focused on the war right now. We need to make sure this gets done, which requires all of us on all hands on deck.
All right.
all right.
I mean, I don't know if
Well,
there's a
so-
bonus for bringing in the whole crew too, but everyone
I am-
on deck.
I have
So-
more questions. So this structure that I'm looking at here, it's a tower. So it's built out of stone, right?
It's townhouses. They are built out of stone. It's in 6 towers.
Okay, so it's not indestructible, but it's still pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right. We'll
Let me see
work
the
on
map.
that.
you see the map.
May I
Okay, there we
suggest
go.
something then? For a flashback, as we're entering in to do the building, we have our new friend here who's actually a whisperer, and he's here to tell us specifically about wards or other things that would protect them or warn them before we break down the door. So he's the person getting us in there. And I will spend a stress to make that happen, if that makes sense.
So I'm just trying to understand. He is basically at the beginning of the attack. Ogre is there to dismiss any initial wars on the outside.
Correct.
Yes.
So let's get in there and go straight to it.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's
so
a
is
tower.
the point of attack? It's at townhouses.
Mhm.
So is it just straight through the front door, going in, smashing? What is the point of attack? Are you starting by saying the outside on fire? What are you doing?
Well, I was
Yeah,
going
do
to
you
say
want-
I'll tap my bandolier before we even get started, so that I can give 3 of one by that whole bandolier's worth. Each of you, I can give a fire oil.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So yeah, so we start by causing a fire event.
Do we want to start at the roof and work our way down, or do we want to keep, because that would be better, I think. Going in the front door sounds like the worst idea ever.
We love our roof entrances.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. Let's start in the roof and work our way down.
Okay.
Do we want
Remember-
to do we want to go for the same effect we did with the Grey Cloaks, where you guys start a fire at the top and we start a fire at the bottom and we just punch them as they come out?
If it worked on the Grey Cloaks, let's do it.
You don't start a fire. We didn't start a fire at the top. We blew a hole in the roof.
True.
Do you really want to do a two-pronged assault? Because these guys might be ready for
Let's
us.
all go in together through the top.
I vote we go in
Alright.
the roof and work our way down.
My only worry is that we all go in through the roof and they all escape through the bottom. Like, they just run away, and then we've accomplished nothing but
We
burning
don't
down
have
a
to-
building.
Well, we don't necessarily have to murder them. We have to.
We're trying to
Okay.
end a war. Killing them is like
Well, how about this? Well, the assault. Let's divide into the assault and arson. Professor and Ogre, you're on the arson team. You set fire to the front door. Grit, Bishop, and I'll go in through the roof and start murdering.
Perfect.
Because the Professor, I think you're much better off setting fire to things. Assault. Did you bring any acid?
Recreational or professional?
Professional.
I'm pretty sure I've got the effect of acid. I don't know if I actually have technically acid.
Okay. Well, if you dissolve a person or two, that'd be awesome.
Well, I mean, I don't know if
Okay.
Alcast is considered acid or not, but
Alcast is a universal solvent, so it's not pleasant.
I mean, I can always bind them to the floor, and then you just punch them from there. I don't know.
So, technically, the Alcast turns them into gold, so I don't have any idea what.
Well, no, I mean, I also have binding oil, so I mean, permanently fusing them to the ground would also be effective.
And then light them on fire. You are a horrible monster.
Well, the fire
Alright,
would
let's do it.
eventually burn. They'd have to have the horror of standing there knowing that they can't move as the fire slowly encroached upon them, and they had no ability to stop it.
Doesn't that
whatever
give you flashbacks
that
to your
would
own
do
horrible
to 'em.
accident?
Say what?
Doesn't that give you flashbacks to your own horrible accident?
I'm a victim turned victimizer. That's what word terminology I learned
All
in
right,
another
let's do
game.
it. I can't refute that logic. All
Hey,
right.
Alright.
Did you say your
I'm
guys
just
are going-
saying that if you want me to punch an old lady, I'd rather I'd rather it was a fair fight.
Okay. I don't know how that works. I guess they're pretty ripped old ladies in this building, but additionally, they set me back on my obsession project, and I am kill them all.
Oh yeah, no, I'm happy to punch an old lady.
We don't know they're old ladies. What makes you think they're old ladies?
Well, probably if they
Then
look
this
like
is
young
the-
ladies, then it's probably a glamour effect, and they are still old ladies.
All right, so I think we have our plan settled. We have 2 people out front ready to start fires. The rest of us are coming in through the roofs.
Yes, me
Alright,
and the NPC are outside. Everybody else go for action.
So you guys are sneaking up to enter through the roof. The professor and the NPC are outside. Everyone has access to fire. The NPC's opening thing is to tear down any wards the outside may have, hopefully.
Mhm.
Warn us about anything. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to roll the engagement roll with all that in mind, and we'll see where this starts off.
And I actually talked to people this time first, so we get the extra die.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yo.
So the 3 of you come down into the roof into these townhouses from the 3rd story, and Professor, You're with Ogre, who manages. You see a blue shimmer ripple across the thing as its wards are dispelled.
The teeth are going to take a bite out of the Timber Sisters.
Ogre's the best.
What group wants to go first? And Ogre's just kind of laughing out there in the street.
Try to hold me back. I'm off like a prom dress.
Yep, in through the roof.
Yep, 3 you drop down. The upstairs seems like an attic open area. There's a lot of stuff covered up, covered in dust.
All right, wonderful. I'll go ahead and take a moment to look for valuables while these two go on ahead.
Grit, you take point. You're the heavy.
All right. Let's do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, which thing do we want to resolve first?
I'll leave that to the group. Do you guys want to push forward or see? Well, we can do both.
I don't think
I'm staying here because I'm not exactly a combatant.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for stuff.
Keep make sure it's still nighttime outside. The Grit and I will once we're going down floor by floor. This is break their power.
Yeah, the plan is to blow a hole in the roof, right, and then just get in there.
Yeah, we're already in. We're in the attic, and
we already got in the attic. Yeah, the attic.
Okay.
They were depending upon their magical wards to help them. They weren't planning on Ogre.
Like Ogre read the words, and it was basically anyone who entered the building they would know immediately. He has taken down those wards, so
it's time to kill everyone.
Is gone.
Kill everyone and be quiet about it.
All right. Well, are we gonna? Do we want to set off this fire oil first and then drive them out?
No. We're not Team Arson. Let's go kill. We have silent entry. Go. We're ninjas right now.
Right.
All right. Let's go. Yeah.
You go from the attic to the 5th floor.
All right. And meanwhile, Professor, how long are you waiting to start this thing on fire?
Well, I mean, I assume they said however long time it would take them to reach the roof. So, I mean, exactly that moment.
All right, so you're getting this fire going then?
Yeah, so that way the distraction is the fire starting, so they don't hear them entering the roof.
Give me a rec.
Even if I'm using fire oil?
And unless you can give me a justification for something else.
Alright, I just want to make sure. Well, only because I have fine wrecking tools.
Yeah, I think the fire oil would count as fine. Though.
I don't know. I just don't know. I only have 1 dot of wreck, so I'm looking for any advantage I can get.
But it's fine quality, so you could choose either 1 more die or better result.
Well, no, I'm saying is that if I was using the fire oil to start the fire, I have no advantage. But fine wrecking tools doesn't really fit to start a fire with. I don't know.
No, it doesn't. You need the fire oil to justify getting the flame going. The wreck is how much damage and distraction you're causing, how much noise you're making, directed at that.
Yeah, I got 5.
All right. So, the building is starting to catch blaze quite quickly. Ogre is laughing at this. He thinks this is brilliant. Meanwhile, you guys are slipping through the upstairs. Starting to place where people are sleeping. Give me either a group prowl or a group skirmish, depending on how you want to go about this. If you're quietly slitting throats, that would be a prowl. If you're just smashing through doors, taking out who you can, that'd be a skirmish.
Want to split up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go on Team Prowl.
Well, you're still surveying. Can you give me your survey while you're at it?
Let's do it.
Your team lose.
Yeah, and what position are we in right now? Control or risky?
Right now, we're in controlled. No one's brought it down to risky yet.
How is your prowl?
2.
No, not yours. Grits.
Oh, grits.
1, but I'm not planning to prowl. I was gonna hunt them down.
Okay, so Grit's gonna skirmish and I'm gonna prowl, and we're gonna do it separately.
I'm gonna hunt
and start murdering.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we don't have
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to find the actual Dimmer sisters. I don't like if there are other people in here. I'm not interested in them.
Okay. Does that mean? But does he still roll skirmish for that?
No, I was never rolling skirmish. I'm rolling hunt.
Oh, you're rolling hunt. Okay. Well, then what am I rolling?
Whatever you want.
I get because the
It's
GM
like
asked
you
me
both
roll-
are going to try to do hunting.
It all depends on
what
how
you're
you're
doing. Yeah, I'm trying to hunt down the Dimmer sisters because I'm not. I'm
There
like,
might be
indiscriminate murder is the Fire's job.
there might
I'm
be
looking-
other here. Then I'm following Grit. I'm Grit to tell me to kill. I'll just sneak.
All right, so are you two working together doing a group roll? What's your plan?
Sure, I'll
Sounds
work.
like you're taking the prowl tact.
I'll work with Grit if Grit's willing to take the stress.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sneaking around. I'm just going like door to door, like
Okay,
opening doors
sure.
until I find them.
Do you-
So like,
Do
if you want
me
to prowl secretly following me, so that you're like the ace up the sleeve, that's fine.
Well,
I'm
if you
better
guys are
off.
working together, you're going in with one act. So it sounds like you're doing a hunt, going through somewhat quietly, but looking for your target.
I think I'm hunting and Pariso is prowling. Like these, it's not a group action. It's
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
right.
even sure. Right now, Grit expressed concern that we shouldn't murder everyone in this building because our intel doesn't tell us that everyone in here is a dimmer sister, does it?
No, your intel tells you that some people do come and go, but whoever the sisters are themselves, no one really knows.
Right. Then Grit is going from room to room searching for the quarry. I'm
Mhm.
following Grit.
All right.
yeah.
So because I am prowling, I don't have Grit's back.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be a group action for you to assist me, though. Like, you can just spend a stress and I get an extra dice.
I'm not spending a stress. I'm too stressed.
Okay. Well, then that's fine. I'll do it myself.
All right. So each of you give me your rolls, and we'll see what the results lead to.
Talk to me about a devil's bargain.
Devil's bargain here is going to be that the Dimmer sisters don't spot you, but you do encounter something. You do encounter a ghost in the next room you open. Regardless of what you find. Oh, wow.
Oh, what?
Just looking at Pariso's roll.
Yeah, I rolled terrible.
Yep, but we're still in
we-
control.
Yeah, we didn't talk about position and effect. So,
So you're in control.
I don't want to just randomly run into a ghost because
So
I
you're not
haven't got
taking
the
double
ghost
bargain yet?
fighter ability yet. So,
Sure.
no, I won't take it, but I'll push myself instead. And when I do that, it allows me to engage a small gang on equal footing in close combat as well. So I think it's like as I'm hunting my way through, I'm getting pumped.
hmm Well, you can push yourself if you come across a gang, is what that is. So control.
It
So you're being,
says in the
Yep.
book next to that ability that you get the advantages of pushing as well.
okay. All right. So you're hunting. You do find someone who you assume is one of the Dimmer sisters sleeping. You take them out quietly in their sleep. There's still a lot of ground to
I
cover.
don't know
between-
about this quietly thing. I shoot her in the head with a pistol. It's not quiet.
I'm good with that too. So the gun echoes through the townhouse.
Yeah, and then I like walk into the corridor and I shout, "One down! Come out, wherever you are!"
All right, we're going to move to a risky position because they now know you're here.
Oh boy.
And I want to
Professor,
try and
at any
command
point-
them to come and fight me.
Yeah, give me a command.
All right.
And Professor, at any point, if you want to interrupt, let me know. You're outside watching this fire go up.
I mean, my main thing is make sure nobody escapes. So I'm
All
out
right,
here.
but-
If somebody tries to run through a door, jump out a window, or whatever, they're get pelted with another fire oil.
All right.
So you said for this command role, what's my position and effect here?
You're in a risky position now, and standard effect.
Can I push this into desperate for like the great effect of the rest of the Dimmer Sisters coming for me?
We will see what this roll gives us.
That's what I mean. Like, can I push up to desperate for a greater effect?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Cool. Sure. Any other devil's bargains for me? Something that doesn't involve a ghost?
Devil's bargain is they have a solution for the fire.
That just gives the professor more things to do. That's fine.
Unless it's a permanent solution to the fire.
Good point. All right, that's not so fine.
Sink it beneath the waves. It'll never be on fire again.
What are you doing at the moment, by the way, Edward?
I was looking for stuff. I made my roll, and then a lot of stuff happened.
He's packing a bag right now of what junk
you're
up
just
here
like
looks
stealing
valuable.
shit. Okay, good. I'm glad someone's on it.
Yep. I'm here for emotional support and money.
All right, cool. Well, I'm just going to roll one dice of command then. Let's go. Yep, I didn't think that was going to work too well.
All right. So, Priso, how do you react to Grit shooting someone and then just bellowing out in the halls that we're here for a fight?
I'm gonna go hide in the rafter.
All right.
Probably not
So-
successfully. Over.
Grit, you wanted to be in a desperate situation? You now are. This chill is running all the way up your body. This almost translucent hand is starting to reach for your throat. Give me a resolve. I guess you don't have to give me a resolve. It would be, what would be moving or dodge? I guess skirmish. Maybe I'll just ask you, what is Grit doing as he sees this ghostly hand reach up for his throat?
Right. I think I think Grit, like, there's a moment of near freak out, and then he wants to see the person behind the hand, so it's like, I can't fight a spirit. No, you know what? I can. I don't want to yet. Rather than fighting this spirit hand, he's gonna like try and find whoever's behind it, like whoever's summoning it.
Yeah, I mean, I specifically gave you ghost rounds, actually.
Yeah, no, I know. I can fight the thing. I'm just not there yet. I want to try and find whoever summoned this ghost hand.
Did I get disconnected?
No, I can hear you.
Possibly. Can you not hear us?
Well, now he's disconnected.
Hello?
Can you
now
hear
us?
I can now.
Okay.
What's the last thing you heard?
Grit is going to...
Oh, I'm going to try and find the person summoning this ghost hand, because I don't want to start fighting a ghost hand just yet.
All right, give me an attune.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
From outside, even though I don't know Grit just did this,
Mhm.
when Grit shot the person in the head, did I hear the bells go off?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to know if the bells were going off when somebody got killed here. And since I'm assuming that that person's either dead or Grit just, ended their normal life, but not their life. That's brain damage. You didn't kill them. You just handicapped them for life.
It serves the purpose.
Well, I guess if you could do that for everyone from now on for the rest of the game, we'll never have to deal with the bells again.
The perfect shot right between the lobes, so it just like disconnects there.
As far as Grit knows, that person is definitely dead.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Grit doesn't kill people, he kills personalities.
Amazing. Yeah. I think there's this moment of like Grit, like trying to work out the how the hand is connected to someone, and
Yeah,
so
but you're in a desperate situation right now.
Okay, and I'm attuning.
Yeah.
To this hand. So because of my Daredevil, I get +1 dice here, but -1 dice to resist consequences. So
That's your call.
yeah, I will use that 100% of the time, all the time. But I will also push myself on this one because I want to find this person for sure. Ha! There's a 5.
All right. So you catch a glimpse of the thing's chains. Seems to be connecting it through the floor, so you can guess whoever's summoning it through the floor. But this thing reaches inside you, and it starts to squeeze at things.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 2 damage from basically pressure on your heart.
Okay. How do I resist that one?
You can resist it with resolve or prowess. Given the situation, bring it down to 1 harm.
Mm-hmm.
But that could cause a lot of stress, or it could recover stress if you roll really well.
I'm really good at resisting things. That's sort of how I've gotten lots of 1 dot things, so I'm good at resisting stuff. Though I do get a -1 dice for Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Can I mark armor to reduce that harm to 0 if I resist, or is it too ghosty for that?
It is too ghosty for that. If you have some kind of supernatural armor or something.
Yeah, you don't have a Spirit Bane charm, or is that?
Oh yeah, if I mark my Spirit Bane charm, could I?
You can mark your Spirit Bane charm and then use that as armor if you want.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to mark my Spirit Bane charm and I'll do a resolve resistance because I think he's just trying to use his willpower to resist this thing.
So mark off armor as well because you're using your Spirit Bane charm as armor.
Yep, cool. I understand.
No, not that one. Not that one, sorry.
Oh, I see, like the armor uses. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Huh. Oh, fuck. That was not what I meant to do. Do you want me to re-roll it? Because that was way too many dice. I meant to do -1 dice, not +3.
I'm wondering why it did that. Interesting.
I know it's because I typed 3, because that's how many dice I was meant to roll, not -1.
Try it again.
Yeah, okay. I think the only clean way to do it is to roll again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still dice or dice, right? So it'd be what, 5, 1, 5?
5, 1, 5, yeah. Yeah, if you want to do that, then take 1 stress.
I'll take the 5, but...
Yep,
okay.
So take 1 stress, and between the armor and that, you resist it, and your force of will shunks it away. Meanwhile, Priso, while you're in the rafters, things look like they're getting bad. You can see one of the rooms you hadn't checked yet. This crone seems to be trying to slip out.
Yeah, no crones are getting out today. Today is a no crone.
Trying to make her way towards the stairs.
I will skirmish them.
All right. So this is risky and standard effect.
Yeah, I'm going to pull out my tier 2 weapon for this because I haven't. Well, actually, no, I won't because there's no one, and I don't want to do that yet. So
there's no what?
Standard, and go. Regular hit or something.
All right, so you drop down and stab them. They let out a cry. They're not dead yet, but they are definitely hurt. They're not going anywhere. And they turn, and you see their eyes begin to glow, and lightning starts sparking in their mouth. What do you do?
Sure, that's new. What do I? Can I stab them again?
Absolutely. Give me another skirmish.
Okay. Let's see. Actually, no. I'm going to shoot you, which is also skirmish. Does a pistol raise the tier at all, or is it just like tapping?
Is it a fine pistol or standard?
Just says a pistol.
Then it's just standard against this one.
Oh, so weapons do the same as barehanded. Okay.
Weapons basically justify for like long range or what you're equipped with. This way you're not staying right here, so she had to...
What is a large weapon?